This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the Knicks. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the Knicks. And like the Tibetan Marashif that I am, I'm applying what on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat versus pipes. Let's talk about it. See, here we go again. Black community fan bases, they do what they do best. Conquer and divide. I have not talked about the Chris Colbert situation because, quite frankly, Chris Colbert doesn't ring anything of good vibes to me, so I won't talk about it. What I will talk about is Devin Haney, and I will talk about Gervonta Tate Davis. See, this is what black community fan bases like to do. They like to prostrate and show that they are about their own, when in actuality they are selectively about their own. Let me say it again. They like to prostrate and showcase that they are about their own, when in actuality they are selectively about their own. Why are you talking about Devin Haney and talking about Devin Haney is saying, you see Gervonta Tate Davis, Floyd is running your career? Gervonta Tate Davis has the best team in boxing. This is why Gervonta Tate Davis is in the position he's in. This sounds like jealousy and envy 101. Let me say it again. It sounds like jealousy and envy 101. Devin Haney saw the pay-per-view numbers and he's feeling some type of way. Those pay-per-view numbers got you feeling some type of way. Those pay-per-view numbers got you feeling some type of way. Those pay-per-view numbers got you feeling some type of way. Some type of way. It's because Gervonta Tate Davis is box office, man. Gervonta Tate Davis is a hood nigga fashion artist, dog. The hood niggas like him. They love him. The women want to be around Gervonta Tate Davis, and it's making Devin Haney hot and bothered like this. The women that Devin Haney's fucking probably telling him, hey man, look at, I want to mess with Gervonta Tate Davis, because women are cutthroat like that. They would do that shit. They will do shit like that to you. If you are a fucking beta male, they will do that. They will tell you to your face, I think he's fine. I think he's da 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 da. They will do shit like that because it's just in them to do that. And Devin Haney probably got all of that. No, I believe it. Now, I have no doubts in my mind that's exactly what the fuck happened to his little Devin capping ass. And then he's feeling some type of way. See, this is the problem I have with Devin Haney. Y'all want to know what the issue I have with him? Why are you so focused on Gervonta Tate Davis? What about Gervonta Tate Davis gets you hot and bothered like grits? It's like other YouTubers. They get hot and bothered like grits about He Knows Everything. About He Knows His Sport. They just feeling some type of way. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 YouTubers that I respect. Outside of that, I don't respect no fucking body, man. And the reason why I respect them is because they met the He Knows Everything, formerly known as He Knows His Sport standard of approval. It took them a very fucking long time to meet it, but they met it. And once you meet that standard of approval, it's met. Now you just got to maintain it. I mean, it's really that simple. But you got a lot of flip-floppers, man. You got a lot of folks that talk too sideways out of their asses. You got a lot of 50-50 motherfuckers. Half-truths. Because half-truths beget lies. They want to conquer and divide, or divide and conquer the black community fan bases. And this is what they're doing. Because why is Devin Haney even worried about Gervonta Tate Davis? Why aren't you worried about your affairs? Let me explain why Devin Haney's worried about Gervonta Tate Davis and not his affairs. It's because Devin Haney has no affairs of his own. When people don't have shit going on for themselves, they always worry about the next motherfucker. That's the way life rolls. Like, if I didn't have shit going on for myself, I'd be worried about everybody else. I have too much shit going on for me to be worried about the next man. I guarantee you the next man is always going to be worried about me. Now, when I speak against the next man, it's because the next man is saying some foul shit. It's not because I'm worried about them. Why would I be worried about them? I make more money than them. Don't get me started. You know, I'm able to live a very fluid and independent life. So why would I be worried about them? I'm worried about my own fucking affairs and how my affairs are being governed each and every single day, and how I can self-improve myself. That's what I'm worried about each and every single day. But the biggest picture here, the bottom line, is just like these other folks, Devin Haney is worried too much about the next man. Because if Devin Haney had his stuff together, if Matchroom Sports was doing it for you, and if you were not being basically under a new car salesman, aka new shiesty motherfucker in Eddie Hearn, your shit would be together, man. Why are you worried about Gervonta Tank Davis? It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Why are you worried about him? What is it about Gervonta Tank Davis that basically draws you in? I know what it is. It's the fact that he's box office, inside and outside the ring. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 1,000. Devin Haney wished that he had the boxing career that Gervonta Tank Davis had. This is what it boils down to. This is the identity behind it. This is what is associated with it. Because if this wasn't the case, why is Gervonta Tank Davis always in your fucking mouth? Notice Gervonta Tank Davis does not stunt Devin Haney. Just like he knows everything does not stunt other folks. You want to know why? Because we're not thinking about you Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains. We're not thinking about you classic Dolton Troglodytes. We're not thinking about you ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Notice I didn't do videos with my face because this weekend, because I can afford it, I was in Walla Walla, Washington, in wine fucking country. And I earned that shit. I did that for July 4th weekend. I was in a beautiful fucking cabin, enjoying myself. Drinking wine, enjoying my fucking self. I enjoyed the fucking fruits of my labor. Because I put in the work to deserve that. And just like I'm going to go to the Spence and Pacquiao fight, at that point, to enjoy the fucking fruits of my labor, I'm in a financial position where I can fucking do it. A lot of motherfuckers are not. The same thing with Gervonta Tank Davis. He's in a position to where he can do shit that Devin Haney can't. And it's making Devin Haney hot and fucking bothered like grits. And that's why I'm laughing. You know how many motherfuckers always asking he knows everything for money? Don't get me started with that shit. Because if I get started, it's going to out some people. But I'm not going to do that. Because we don't play those games over here. But the bottom line is, when we look at Gervonta Tank Davis is box office. I think Devin Haney wants a handout. This is why I can rationalize it in my brain. Gervonta Tank Davis, did you go see that big ass fucking jewelry this man bought himself? Did you go see the nice car that this man was able to get himself? Did you go see his pay-per-view numbers? And the numbers are still coming out. This is what Devin Haney wants and he can't get. But it's because Devin Haney didn't bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he was at it to Floyd Money Mayweather. Because if he did that, then Devin Haney would be in a very good fucking position. But when it's all said and done, Devin Haney is Devin Haney's fault. Because he didn't bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he was at it to Floyd Mayweather. That's why he's hot and bothered like grits and telling Devin Haney you got Floyd running your career. If Floyd was running your career, you wouldn't be in this bullshit position. You wouldn't be choppy as fuck with your overhand right. You wouldn't be fighting C+ competition. You wouldn't be basically a guy who's been getting exposed since the Alfredo Santiago fight. You'd be getting better and better. Look at Gervonta Tank Davis, better and better, back in the fucking gym. I want you guys to see the side by side here. One guy's in the gym while the other one's fucking hating and trolling on the other one. Look at the background. This tells you every fucking thing you need to know. So when it's all said and done, Devin Haney has Gervonta Tank Davis in his head. Gervonta Tank Davis living rent and fucking space free in Devin Haney's fucking head. That's the cool part. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth tell fashion. And you know what's the sad part about it? Boxing community fan bases, they too brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads to figure this shit out. To realize that when you see Devin Haney hating the way that he's hating, it's because Devin Haney wish he was Gervonta Tank Davis. And when you see them hating on Gervonta Tank Davis, it's because they want to root for the beta male, just like their beta ass in Devin fucking Haney. Because what I don't get is, why can't Devin Haney just say, you know what, I like where Gervonta Tank Davis is at. I want to get to that level that Gervonta Tank Davis is at, and I'm going to do everything I got to do in my power to get to that same level. Why can't Devin Haney think like that? Why can't he reason like that? Why can't he allow his brain to affiliate his mind that way? You want to know why? Because when it's all said and done, Devin Haney can't because beta males have a tendency to hate on alpha males. Beta males always gotta showcase their beta male hatred. Because when it's all said and done, beta males do what beta males always fucking do, which is hate on fucking alpha males. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the conductive telefashion. I keeps the foot on the what on the Knicks. I keeps the foot on the what on the Knicks. P.S. When you see Devin Haney rant the way that Devin Haney does, it's because it's a clear indication, and those who prop up Devin Haney as a shining beacon, a shining identity when really he's a fucking false idol, it's a clear indication of what all of these people's identities are, which is beta cuck males, pure fucking beta supremes, mama's boy pure fucking beta supreme iterations, and they hot and bothered like grits that are alpha males out there getting it when they in their own way can go out there and fucking get it. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat telefashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the Knicks. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the Knicks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.